Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the basics of OneNote, the nuts and bolts of OneNote Mobile. The first thing you're going to need is a Microsoft account. If you don't have one, that's quite alright. In the description, I'll be putting a link to my previous video where you can find out how to sign up for one. In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 easy ways to get started with OneNote Mobile: the notebook, the sections, and the pages. First part is the notebook. And when you think about the notebook, you can think back to school days, and that is what you're going to name your whole binder. The second thing is the sections. You can think of it as the tabs that you would have inside of that binder. For those, you would maybe organize it by classes, and you can organize them however you would like. The third thing is going to be the different pages, and the pages is where you're going to store all the content. The content can include notes, links, pictures, whatever you'd like. Who can benefit from OneNote Basics? Taking a look at this list here, there are tons of people who can benefit from OneNote. Anybody who wants to be more organized and more productive, this is definitely the application for you. I highly recommend this for students as well as if you're a leader in any type of organization.
Let's get started with OneNote Basics.
The first thing you'll do is you'll go ahead and sign in with your Microsoft account. After you sign in, you'll click on the plus sign and that'll create the notebook. Today I'll be showing you the steps on how to do it on an iPad. As you can see, my iPhone 5S on the left, my Samsung Note 3, the process is very similar no matter what type of device you're using. You're just basically creating that notebook. As you're creating your notebook, you would want to name it. So you can name it whatever you would like, and then thereafter you're going to click on the create button to actually create your notebook. It may take a while as your notebook is being created, so you may want to grab a coffee or two. Once the notebook is finally created, you'll see it on the list of your notebooks. Once you have successfully created your notebook, you are good to go. You can hop into that notebook and you'll have a blank page because now you need to create all your sections and your pages. The sections are basically the tabs within that notebook. You can name them whatever you want. It's really easy. Let me show you how to do it in this next part. To create the different sections, you would click on the plus sign and then you can name the section, you can rename it, and you can move it as well. So this first one I'll go ahead and name Parenthood because that's the first thing I could think of. Thereafter, you can name them whatever you would like. You would just continue to press on that plus sign, and then you could put XYZ, you could name it whatever you want, and then you can move it around. So for this demo here, I'm going to go ahead and just create a whole row of different sections within my notebook. And as you can see, they're all across the top. I can move them around and edit them as needed. Now we're getting to the last part, which is the pages. And the pages are the content that's in each one of those sections or those tabs that we've just created. And so I'll show you how to do that. Sections, you would press on the plus sign on the right hand side there, and you can add different pages. If you mess up and you want to maybe delete some of those pages, you can definitely do that as well. At the very top of the screen here, you'll see a lot of different items, Microsoft ribbon pretty much, where you can put it in bold, you can add checkboxes and stars to those. So here what I'll do is I'll actually create a grocery list of some items. You can see I put check marks, I put a little star for the kids snack, don't want to forget that. I've also included a link. As you can see at the top, you can add tons of stuff, pictures, a table. If you want to snap a picture, you could do that, and you can add a hyperlink. All this content is within that page, and that page is within that different section, and you can add all this content to every one of the sections that's listed at the top of the screen there. So that's pretty cool. Let's recap what we learned today. We've learned how to create the notebook, how to create the sections, and how to create the pages. Now that you know the OneNote basics, you're going to be more productive and more organized. Looking at this list, you probably know somebody who can benefit from this video, so feel free to share it.
Thanks for watching and have a great day.